guys, it's Hannah here, and today I am doing the Ride or Die tag created by Jacqueline Hill. So basically what this tag is you list kind of every category in your makeup routine, and you basically say what is your number one ride or die if you only could like repurchase one product, desert island, holy grail for each of those categories. So it's like, it's not a monthly favorite because obviously things change every month. It's like full on, if you only had one, what would it be? So I'm just going to get started. I have done this look today using these products. If I can figure out how to do voiceovers. I don't know why I have the hiccups. It's really annoying. Yes, I have random silent hiccups. If I can find out, I'm trying to do voiceover tutorials. If I can get it to work, you will see this look coming up. But if not, it won't be up. I'm sorry, I'm trying. So let's just get straight into the tag, and I'm going to do it in order of application for me. I know it's different to what a lot of people do, but let's just get started with the first thing, face primer. So my Ride or Die face primer is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. Now, I've never had to purchase full size of this, but once all of my minis run out, I'm definitely going to. I love this primer, particularly in summer. I love how it makes my skin matte. I love how it just blurs and it makes everything feel good. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. So, getting out of lost words. Hourglass Veil Primer. This has like almost a silicone-y feel, but it's like a powdery silicone, so it doesn't feel oily on the skin. It just smooths and mattifies and makes my skin feel and look incredible. Makes my makeup last all day, and I love this stuff. Next up is foundation. Now I have a foundation combination that I love. I don't have a specific foundation. The combination I love is the MAC Pro Longwear with the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. For me, this isn't enough coverage on its own because I obviously work in makeup. I need a full coverage foundation, and this is kind of only built up to a medium for me. So I love popping a couple of drops of the Custom Cover Drops in, and this stuff is incredible. It lasts all day. It wears incredibly. It doesn't like wear patchy at all. It wears to a glowiness, and then it doesn't kind of dissipate. I love how this wears on the skin. I'm running low on both of these. I have a backup of this, but I need to grab a new one of this. I just love how this kind of combination looks. I have it on today. It's just incredible. Again, in summer when I'm oilier, this stuff stays when I need it to. I am NC15 in the MAC Pro Longwear and N10 in the Custom Cover Drops. Love this stuff. Then I go in with concealer. I do not have a Holy Grail Ride or Die under eye concealer. Don't ask me why, but because I'm so fair, I can see a lot of veins and discoloration under my eyes quite easily, and I'm currently using a corrector with my concealers, but I still don't find that they give me enough coverage. I just haven't found something that sits how I want it to and covers the way I want it to in one step. I have like 3 layers of concealer on and corrector, and it's only just kind of doing what I want if I look the right way. I don't know. Again, I'm sick. I'm not sick now. I have been sick, so I haven't been sleeping a lot, so I do have a little bit of extra, like I'm darker than usual, but for some reason it's just, I've never found a concealer that I love under my eyes. On the face, I'm really enjoying my Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I haven't had it long enough to call it a Ride or Die, and I haven't compared it to enough products to call it a Ride or Die. I find the same with powder. I have things I really, really like. So I'm in love with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish to set everything in place. And it lasts really well on the skin, and I've hit pan, and I do really love it, but I feel like there's something better out there. For under my eyes, I love the NARS Translucent Crystal Powder. But if I don't set my face properly first, and I use it to set my under eyes, I almost get a line when I'm trying to highlight that my highlight doesn't blend over. And if I use it to set my whole face, my powders on top just don't blend as nicely as I want. It's like it almost smooths it too much that it takes away any texture, and when you pop a powder on top, it needs some sort of texture to grab to. It's almost like it just disappears. I don't know what it is. I don't know why on me that happens. Like, I have it under my eyes today, but I set my face first. That when I do that, I find it's okay. But I feel like I wish I didn't have to do that. Just how I feel. So that is kind of where I'm at on powders. And that is it for my base. I go and do my brows next, and again, I don't have a ride or die. I love filling them in with a pencil and then setting them with a gel. But I find brow products are very kind of, how do I say? They're very interchangeable. Like, I can just grab, like, I can go from my Napoleon, my Anastasia, my Benefit, and they can all give me a really similar effect. I haven't found something that's like, yes, I need this specific one. So that's how I feel on brows. I move from my base to eyes just because that's how I like to work. Simple. Just what I like. For eyeshadow, I do have a Ride or Die eyeshadow palette. I don't have any eyeshadow singles. I don't find myself reaching for my singles enough, and I just find that kind of narrowing it down would be too difficult. But my Ride or Die eyeshadow palette is my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. As I said, I have this on today. What I love about this palette is not only does it have a variety of neutrals, it's also got some pops of colour. Obviously, pops of colour best suited for brown eyes. Purples and greens just make brown eyes stand out so much, and I love it. But the other reason, besides the fact that it smells incredible, you can get a variety of looks, is that it's got a variety of mattes and shimmers. I could easily get a full matte eye look out of this palette and be really happy with it. So I could go super dark. I've got some transition shades, a base shade, a not so dark colour, a kind of plummy colour, a pink. I feel like this one has a glitter in it, but it doesn't like transfer as a glitter on the eye. Just how it is. I love this palette. Like, as I said, neutrals, some colour, some fun. I've got a little bit fun today, but mostly neutral. I love this palette so much. If you don't have this palette and you've got brown eyes and you're fair, you need to try this. Fair to medium. I don't know how it would go on deep skin just because they are quite neutral. And it doesn't have like a black, so it's not super dark. So if you want to get a lot of definition and you've got deeper skin, I feel like they might muddy together. But definitely at least up to medium, if not deep skin tones, could definitely wear that. Okay, eyeliner. I only have a Ride or Die for liquid eyeliner. Purely because it's the best eyeliner I've ever tried. This is a Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I love how this wears. I love how it applies. I love how long it lasts in the tube. This is a brush tip, not a felt tip. So you can get super, super thin in the inner corner of the eye, but still have that definition. You can get a really easy wing. I go in and crisp up my eyeliner with like my makeup wipe at the end, and then kind of crisp it up and then press in with my Beauty Blender any excess concealer, and it still stays absolutely perfectly. It wears incredibly. Like, these minis last me like 2 months. It is black, it is matte, it is incredible. I don't think it claims to be matte, but it really is. I love this eyeliner so much. I need to purchase a full size. Then we go to mascara. Mascara is something that's very personal, I think, because everyone's eyelashes behave differently and they want something different out of their lashes. I never really purchase mascara a lot because I end up with a lot of like deluxe minis, and I like to try them and like get a variety of different mascaras so I can try so many. But I know that the formulas do vary from the minis to the full sizes for a lot of people. So if you guys have been with me for a while, you guys know I love the minis of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I have purchased a full size, but I haven't tried it yet, so I can't call that my Ride or Die. So what I do think is, again, if I had to go out and repurchase all my makeup and I could only get one mascara, I'd go for the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, because I know no matter what, that stuff wears well, it looks voluminous, it separates, it lengthens, it does enough of everything for me, and I love that mascara, and it's really affordable. Do I love the Tarte? Yes, but I don't know if I'm gonna love the full size, so that's why that's not my ride or die. CoverGirl Clump Crusher. Wow. I'm like winded today. I don't know what's going on. CoverGirl Clump Crusher is the best mascara, in my opinion, particularly for the price. It's incredible. It's like $10. You can get it on sale. Like, you can get it on sale for $10 in Australia. Incredible. So moving back to the face, we are doing contour and bronzer. My favorite, and I went back and re-used it today to make sure I do love it as much as I remembered. Benefits Hoola bronzer. This is the most perfect mid-tone neutral bronzer. So I'm quite fair, so a lot of bronzers on me are too dark, so I have to really work with them. Or I can use them as contour, as I can't use them as bronzer. I can use this as both. I have today. So obviously go in and add a little bit more to contour, lightly for bronzer. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's like not too dark, which is my biggest issue with bronzer, is they're too dark. I love this stuff. This is a mini, but I definitely get a full size. But these minis last forever. Like, when do you ever go for a full size? I've gone through a mini of these, and I think that tells you how much I love this. Incredible. Moving up the cheek, we're going to blush. My ride or die blush is Tarte's Exposed. I love that no matter what eye look I've got on, no matter what lip I'm wearing, no matter what clothes I'm wearing, this blush will go with it. It's a neutral pinky color, it's matte, so you can add the shimmer where you want it. It lasts forever on the cheeks, it's never patchy, it blends easily, swatches for nothing. But this is just absolutely incredible. Now, as I said, if I had to go out and repurchase my makeup, as much as I love the Tarte one, and it is my ride or die because it wears so well, the first one I'd probably purchase, because everything else is so high-end, is the Essence Silky Touch Blush Baby Doll. This is a very similar color. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It doesn't last as long on the skin. You need to build it up a little bit more. So my memory card was full. As I was saying, Essence Silky Touch Blush in Baby Doll. I would grab this first purely because it's so much cheaper and I can get a similar effect out of it. But it's not as long wearing, it's not as easy, like you don't need as little, it's not as blendable, but you can get a similar effect with it. Highly commended. Honourable mention for that. Then we move on to highlight. So I did use a different highlight today just to make sure that I picked the right one, and I really did. Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Highlight 01. This is not too cool, not too warm. It's warm. It's like a champagne color with the most beautiful softness to us. It's super blendable. It gives the most natural glow to the skin. I used the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Escapade today, and it's just too icy. It's just like, it gives a beautiful glow to the skin, but you can see you're wearing it, whereas this is like so much more natural and glowy rather than highlighty. So, moving on to what's on my lips today. The color is basically my ride or die lip color. I love a neutral, slightly mauvey, pinky lip color. Not too dark, not too light, just smack bang neutral. And I love, I've got a matte lipstick on. I filmed this already and put the lip gloss on top to show you the matte first, but, well, things don't happen the way we always plan. So I love this color in general, and I have a variety of it, like 4 off the top of my head I can think of. I have this color in. But my favorite formula, I prefer this formula the most because it is matte, so it lasts longer than my NARS Audacious, which it's so creamy and it lasts really well, but because it's so creamy it can kind of bleed a little bit and it's not as long lasting. But for a matte, it's extremely moisturizing. I don't find it drying, and I love this color. This is Urban Decay Matte Revolution in Matte Back Talk. and say I've got it on today. I hope they haven't changed the formula too much. I heard the Comfort Matte formula is very similar to the Matte Revolution. I hope so, because it is the most comfortable matte lipstick formula ever. So incredible. And the Vice lipsticks are out in Australia now, so if you guys can go in and swatch this colour, I love it. I have it on, obviously, but yeah, I'm hoping it hasn't changed too much with the formula change. If not, the other ones I love, NARS Anna, Napoleon Pettis Matte-tastic in Grace. Very similar. Grace is just a little bit more purpley, I find. What else? Kat Von D Lovecraft's a little bit different, but still same family. The Makeup Forever has been discontinued as well. You can find find the formula you like, and I can probably tell you I have the colour of this. Lip liners, again, going with this lip colour because it is my favourite. Whether you prefer a more pinky or a more purpley, I have two different options. As I said, I've got the more pinky on today, and I have with it Rimmel's Exaggerate Lip Liner in East End Snob. This is the best neutral pinky nude. Like, I wear it with nudes to make them a little bit more pink, or with this kind of colour, or any pink. It is the perfect pink lip liner. It is smooth, creamy. I always reline my lips afterwards just to kind of crisp up the lines. I love it. It is a retractable one, but it's like a slanted retractable, so you can fill in your lips and then go in with the edges to crisp it up. I love it. If you were wanting to go for something a bit more purpley, NARS El Agua is a little bit more mauvey purple. It's beautiful lip liner as well. What I have on as a gloss now, this is my favorite lip gloss, but because I don't have, I don't love lip gloss, I have an honorable mention again. This is the Urban Decay Naked Lip Gloss in the Say So. I don't even think they make this anymore. Again, same colour, like this neutral, pinky, slightly mauvey. This one has a little bit of a gold shimmer to it. I love this on its own. It's got enough pigment that you can wear it on its own. It just adds like that gorgeous, like, neutral pink to it. So it gives me a little bit of colour, a little hydration. It's not super sticky, which I really like. I hate sticky lip gloss. Like, so comfortable. Doesn't feel like you're wearing a lot as well, which I really like, which I think it's why it's in the Naked line. But that is the one lip gloss that I really, really enjoy. But what I do prefer instead of a lip gloss is a lip oil. YSL Tinted Oil number 5 is my go-to because it gives me the colour of a lip gloss, but the moisturisation of a lip oil, and it's super smooth. It's not super oily. Incredible. Now, you guys hear me talk about my models prefer clear lip liner a lot, and I do love that as a lip liner, but I love that mostly with something like this, which is Stila's Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Aria, favourite liquid lipstick colour. So just quite lightly. You can definitely deepen it up, but what I do is I go through with my clear lip liner to crisp up the edges, and that's how I prefer, that's how I use my clear lip liner. But I definitely need to get more of these. I think there's a Christmas kit coming out with minis of more colors, and I need to grab that kit. I need more of those. The formula's super thin, super pigmented, and you can make them a little bit lighter with less product. And have that on for a minute and it's already started to set and stain. Incredible. Okay guys, so that is it for my Ride or Die Holy Grail products. Just give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Definitely do this video. The people I specifically tag are Melissa the Blush Beauty, Linda7623, Amber F, Pretty Pistol 86, Melissa Bubbles, Kat from Kitchen Niche, Haley from Just By The Makeup, and Talia from Glossy Confidential. But if I haven't tagged you, do still do this tag. I'd love to see your responses. If you don't do videos, just leave them in the comments down below and I'd love to see them. And yes, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to stay tuned for the rest of my videos coming up. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!